I was going to meet my nephew for the first time, and I stayed in an Airbnb with my mom for 10 days. I know, it's a long time, but as a gay Jew, it was a real rite of passage. Is it a rite of passage? We arrived, and as soon as we arrived, I went to a dispensary. Do you guys like weed? Yeah, love weed. I went to the dispensary and I got all these goodies, cookies, gummies, and I brought them back to the Airbnb with hopes of taking a hike. And I sat down on the couch, started to eat the different edibles, and then my mom appeared. And she was like, "What do you got there?" And I was like, "Oh, Mom, I just got some edibles. I'm gonna eat some and go on a hike." And she was like, "Can I have a bite?" And I was like, "I don't know, Mom. I don't know if that's such a good idea." And she was like, "Come on. Mom's on vacation. Just a nibble. Mom's fine." So I gave her a little bite of my cookie, and as soon as the edible hit, I'll tell you, Mom was not fun. Mom was not fun. We went on a hike together, and the first thing we talked about was the Holocaust. And then we unpacked her divorce from my dad. And then the conversation took a real sharp left turn, and we talked about the downfall of Katherine Heigl's career. Which was surprising. And a gorgeous conversation. It was beautiful. And then last but not least, she just looked at me right in the face and she was like, "Drew, come on. Are you a top or are you a bottom?" And I was like, "Mom, I'm actually verse." Which means sometimes I'm on top and sometimes I'm on the bottom. And she just paused and looked at me and was like, "So you're a bottom?" She knows. Yeah, I am single. I'm single. I'm in New York. I'm on all the apps. Grindr, Tinder, West Elm. Gotta put yourself out there. Gay men really like to put ourselves into categories specifically. You know, you've got all the positions, top, bottom, verse, you know, and then you get onto all the animals. You know, bear, seal pup, you know, otter. I really feel like I've never fit into any of those categories. I feel like if I had to describe myself as an animal within the gay community, it would be like an old golden retriever. I mean, just laid back, slow moving, gorgeous, loves cock, you know? That's perfect. I did date someone this summer. I just went through a breakup at the end of the summer. I was trying to put the ring on the summer fling. You know how that goes. He didn't want a relationship. There are a lot of red flags in this fling. First of which is he didn't know what Angels in America is. I didn't know. We started seeing each other. We watched the new season of Big Little Lies, which should have just told me right there that as soon as the season ended, so did we. Don't start a show with someone, it will not end well. When it's over, it becomes the anchor of your relationship. It's hard. He wanted to do a casual thing, and as we all know, when it comes to dating, you never want to seem too eager, right? You never want to be the person who wants the other person too much. But that's always been hard for me because my energy when it comes to dating, I feel like can best be described as a wartime colonial woman. You know? Sort of very much like, "Where is he?" know. It is really difficult. I just, I'm Jewish. I bring a lot to the table. It can be tricky sometimes. The thing is, though, I don't really know why I even fuck around with any of the apps, because when I think about my dream, the golden years later in life, the dream for me has never been to be happily married with kids. The dream for me has always been to be a widow. Just to sort of have the energy of like, I did it, now time for me. Morty and I, we had 2 beautiful kids, but now I only wash 1 towel. That's what I'm feeling. That feels good. That feels nice. So my friends bought me a bike this summer for my birthday, and I just have to say, I don't know what we're thinking biking. It's such a crazy thing to be tooting around the city. I have a lot of anxiety. I got the bike, and I thought I was going to be, a little cute Parisian, just sort of. With my baguette, But that's not the case. You just show up everywhere smelling like shit. Hairline acne, Whenever I return to my bike, I am truly hoping that it's been stolen. I don't know what we're doing. I don't have a lot of money. I'm very broke. It's hard living in this city, as you all know. I've had to take on a lot of different jobs to make ends meet. I worked at a performing arts day camp last summer, and I taught acting to these kids, and it was fucking horrible. It was really bad. And on the first day of camp, this little boy walked up to me, and he looked me right in the face, and he asked me, he was like, Drew, was it your dream to be a camp counselor? Which is just a savage question to ask someone, so I just murdered him. I was fired last week. And I want to tell you the story. I worked at a property management company on the Upper East Side, and I showed apartments to prospective tenants. And on this specific day, I was going on a showing, and right before the showing, I took my prep. Thank you all so much. I took my prep, and I have a very sensitive stomach. I'm Jewish, as I mentioned, and I usually have to eat a little something before. So I popped this pill. I went on the showing. My stomach started to hurt. The showing ended. The prospective tenant left, and then the door slammed, and I looked on the kitchen counter, and there was an open box of Crave cereal. And so I said, of course. So I took a handful of the Crave cereal, and it's fucking delicious. I took another handful of the Crave cereal, and as I was leaving, I looked directly ahead, and I saw a stack of books. And on top the stack of books was a camera, and it was facing me. And then in that moment, I was like, so I went back to the office, and at that moment, we received an email from the tenant with the subject, serial incident. I don't know who just showed my apartment, but whoever that was took the liberty of taking 2 handfuls of my Crave cereal. Okay, bitch, yeah. Here's the footage. So they recorded the footage, sent it to my bosses, and then my boss brought me over and was like, listen, you really can't eat tenant cereal. And I was like, in my head I was like, yeah, bitch, I know. But I was hungry, so I got fired. Really, this isn't a joke, it's just a grievance, sort of, just passing along to HR. The sad part about this story is, if anyone could have seen the amount that I was eating when I was nannying, I mean, I was palming pad thai. You know, pad thai, peanut butter, Cheez-Its, flips, penis. I was like, if the footage was there for that, then I would have deserved to be fired. Absolutely. You know what? That's it. That's really all I wanted to tell you all. So please take my experience as an example to all of you. And hopefully I'll get an endorsement deal with Great Cereal. That would be ideal. Let's keep things going. You all have been so great. I'm terrific.